Hey everyone, it's Goddess Puff and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the sign of Gemini and is intended to be for July 20th to the 31st. However, whenever you watch this video is when it is meant for you. Now let's begin with an oracle card message, and all of the decks will be linked below. I've already pre-shuffled all these decks, but I like to shuffle on camera because I know people like to see that the energy is new. So, oracle message for the sign of who? The sign of Gemini for July 20th to the 31st. Gemini, July 20th to the 31st for Gemini. All right, shuffle like 2 more times and then we're gonna get that message. And all right, Gemini, let's get this oracle message popping. Whoa. So one card came out with the whole deck. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so I just got this deck, this oracle deck, over the weekend. So this is just as new to me as it is to you. This is the Shark card. Swimming away from this situation. Oh, swim away from this situation, sorry. So, the number is 35, and it's telling you to get out of there. This illustration is nice. It's this feminine fish. She looks pregnant and it's telling her to get away from this shark. Whew. That is a serious message. All right. Oh yeah, you can break 35 down to a 8. Let's get into this for the sign of Gemini for July 20th to the 31st, the sign of Gemini. Cut the deck one more time because I don't want to shuffle too much. I'm sorry if you can hear that sound. It's my ceiling fan. Excuse me. It is hot and I had to turn it on. Sorry, Gemini. For July 20th to the 31st, Gemini. All right. Let's get into it. Gemini. What messages does Gemini need to know, Spirit? What message or guidance does Gemini? It kind of wanted to come out, but I wanted to come out on its own. For Gemini. Message for Gemini. Oof, okay. All these cards fell over. Let's see this. The 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And 3 more cards. Oh my gosh. The 10 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. So, and the overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Gemini. So this is a lot of air energy already for y'all. Of course. All right. So first card, 6 of Swords. This is about moving to calmer waters out of a rocky situation. Letting go. And it's a 6. So for me, 6s, no matter what suit, is always balanced for me. You're going away in a balanced, calm, knowing within you. And for me, 6 is always going to be crown, third eye chakra. So you could physically have gone away, but it never really solidifies because you can physically leave a situation, but you still got to leave it emotionally and mentally. So the Six of Swords for me is leaving a situation mentally after you've already left it physically, or you could have left it physically already and you're leaving it mentally as well. But this is a strong indicator of just leaving behind a situation, not thinking about it as much, moving forward. All right. And the next card is the Eight of Swords. Sorry about that, Gemini. I had to go open the garage for my mom. Back to your reading. So we started off with the Six of Swords. That's letting go and moving to calmer waters. And then right next to it came out the Eight of Swords, more air energy. And the Eight of Swords, as you can see, she's got these loose ribbons around her arms and one around her head. She's got these swords surrounding her. And the Eight of Swords is all about a trap, feeling trapped mentally. It's a mental trap. It's not a real one. As you can see, the ribbons are very loose, and she could just raise her arms up and leave, take off the blindfold and go. So you could be running some type of situation around in your head, thinking about something a lot, feeling trapped in a situation, when really you can just lift your hands up, take off the blindfold and go. You can let it go mentally. Or you're either beginning to let it go, or this is a sign for you to just let it go. You can easily just give it all up. And that's just really freeing. Saying that just lifted a weight off my shoulders. And the next card out is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, this is a feminine energy, and again, tarot is, I don't know why I said again, I don't know if I said that before, but tarot has no gender. We all have masculine and feminine energies. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about being stable, balanced. The Queen of Pentacles is a financially stable woman or man. She's receiving. Feminine energy is always receiving, in my opinion. So she doesn't go out and reach for stability outside herself. You see how she's holding it close to her? It's in her. She grounds herself. So again, Gemini, you have the power to take away the restraints and ground yourself. Everything that you're looking for, whatever the answers are within you. Then you have the Ten of Swords. This looks very brutal because it's the ending of a long, hard, painful trial or situation. The good thing is that it's ending. Tens are always endings. And when there's endings, there's new beginnings. And when there's new beginnings, there's endings. So you can't have a new beginning without an ending. And you're ending whatever painful situation that you've been in. Whatever has been running around in your head over and over again, you're coming out of that. The veil is lifting, the sky is clearing, your mind is clearing, you're letting it all slip away, and you're grounding yourself. You're coming out of your head and grounding. And I think that's another thing, another message. Ground yourself. Get out of your head space and drop down into your... She's holding the pentacle around her stomach, so you could go down to your lower chakras. It could be solar, sacral, or root chakra. Whichever you prefer. But the message to me is to just ground yourself. Get out of your head and ground. Then we have the Queen of Swords. More air energy. You're showing up all through this reading, Gemini, all in your head. But for me, the Queen of Swords is someone who's been through something. You've been through this Ten of Swords. So to me, this is a message that you will grow stronger from this. wiser from this. Okay, you're going to take all the seeds of knowledge that you've gained from this painful trial, because we all take lessons. No matter if the trial was good or bad, we take lessons. And usually the most useful ones, the strongest ones that lead us to success are the most painful ones. And the Queen of Swords has been there, done that, and she ain't doing it again. She sees stuff at the door. Okay? She's cutting it out at the door. She doesn't play around at all. No one's going to waste her time, and she's not wasting it because she knows it's valuable. So you're going to take those lessons with you, and you're not going to let it happen again. So this is more feminine energy, very receiving energy, whether you're male or female. You're receiving this grounding and this enlightenment. I have a feeling that it's coming to you from within. You know, it's just already there. You're welcoming it. And the last card is the Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, endings, new beginnings. Aces are new beginnings. Aces are the seed to the suit. So the Ace of Pentacles is all about abundance. You're planting the seed for abundance, a stable new beginning, earth energy. You could be planting that seed within yourself as you start to meditate and ground, as you start to go inward and drop out of your headspace and into your lower chakras. As you step out of the situation and let it go, you could feel more balanced and grounded. Cutting straight through the truth to a new beginning. And then the overall energy is the King of Pentacles. So you have a couple, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Now this could represent a couple, you and someone else. This could be work related because it's Pentacles. A work partner, school, family, whatever. Or this could be the masculine and feminine within you, both becoming grounded and balanced. And I think that when the masculine and feminine show up in a reading, when it's involving just you and not a partnership, that it's being able to give and receive in a balanced, grounded way because it's Pentacles. You know, you're not giving too much where you can't refill yourself, and you're not, taking and not giving back. It's a very balanced, equal partnership. And that's what you're working towards. And whatever shows up within you will show up outside of you. Your inner world reflects your outer world and vice versa. So this is a nice, solid reading. It's just swords and pentacles. So you're dropping right from out of your upper chakras into your lower chakras, I believe. Or you're getting a good balance of in between. And maybe that's why at the center of this reading, she's holding that pentacle on her stomach. All right, so let's get some clarifying cards. This is very interesting. I've been doing readings for a little while, not on YouTube, but IRL. And it's rare that I see just swords and pentacles in a reading. Nice. Maybe that's just a prominent sign in your chart as well. Gemini, just you have a lot of air and pentacles. That could be a sign for somebody. And this also goes with, sorry, I'm just going to talk while I'm shuffling the clarifying cards. This also goes with the oracle card message with the shark telling you to turn away from a situation and let it go, move forward because it's been painful, and maybe it's only going to serve to trap you further and cause pain. Maybe you should just get out of there, cut your way out, but we'll see with these clarifiers. All right, clarify the Six of Swords for me, please, Spirit. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Eight of Swords again, so that's 8-8. So that's even more solidifying the message I just said prior. To let go of mental restraints. You're trapped in your mind. It's time to let it go. Maybe you'll be handed the tools to let it go. Let's see. I'll clarify the Six of Swords one more time for me, please, Spirit. The Four of Wands. So fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. The Four of Wands is all about home, backbone, and foundation. The Four Wands in the ground. Two on each side. It's balanced, it's grounded, it's strong. Foundation to build a stable home. This card also represents marriage. So someone could be trying to let go of something that they're worried about, something that's been running in their mind, and move forward in a stable, grounded relationship and let go of the past. Put an end to a painful cycle that's been a part of this relationship and move forward in a stable, new beginning. Clarify the Eight of Swords for me, please, Spirit. All right. We got another four. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about saving. See how she's holding on? She got her feet planted on the pentacles, holding one in the center just like the Queen of Pentacles. And then one on her head. So someone could be withholding some information. And someone could be saving their money and not seeing another way out. Maybe you've been stuck in this cycle of just saving and never spending, and you don't see a way out. Maybe you've been saving and holding back your money for so long, you don't see how else to live. I'm also seeing that maybe you've been hiding something from yourself. You know, the Eight of Swords also has an element of not seeing something that's coming. Maybe you don't see what you've been holding back from yourself. Maybe you don't want to see the truth of a situation. Maybe someone doesn't want you to see the truth. Let's see. Clarify the Eight of Swords one more time, Spirit. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Ooh, okay. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration. You see, they got their hands up, their cups up, they're partying, they're happy. A celebration. And it can also be a third party situation. So maybe you don't see the third party interfering with the situation. The third party doesn't always mean, you know, someone stepping out on a relationship. A third party could be work. Maybe someone's working too much, not trying to see a problem. Maybe you're using work to hide the truth from yourself. A third party could be a family member butting in, a friend butting in. You know, third parties could just be anything that's keeping you from the truth of a situation, anything that's holding it back from you, anything that's interfering. So far, I see that you've been in your head too much, and to let it go, even if just a little bit, it will bring you that much closer to the truth of a situation. And you'll be able to see the positive in it, I think. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Another four. So you got 4, 4, 4. The Four of Swords. Gemini. So the Four of Swords is all about rest. After a long battle, it's a rest in Savannah. It's taking a break of running this situation through your head and stressing yourself out. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles one more time for me, please, Spirit. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Oh. And got the Six of Swords again. So, I mean, for these repetitive cards, whoever I'm sorry, I don't want to point you out specifically, but whoever has been thinking about this situation, you got the Eight of Swords twice, the Six of Swords twice. You've been thinking about this for a very long time, or you've encountered this situation twice, and maybe you've stopped yourself from speaking on it. You know, sometimes we don't want to cause problems. We don't want to stir up things. So we keep it to ourselves, when we think and think and think ourselves into this frantic mess. And maybe you've been blaming yourself and trying to make a situation work. But I'm all over the place with this message, so let me pull it together. You've been thinking about a situation for a long time, something you've encountered before, whether it's with this person or someone else. You've been in this type of situation before, and this is a sign and signal for you to let it go mentally, not to worry yourself about it anymore, because the more you think about it, it'll just lead to this pain, backstabbing. Maybe you're thinking about past situations when you were backstabbed and you just can't seem to find a way out of it, and this is a sign to rest. You know, create a strong foundation, refill your cup. You know, let the situation go and get out there and party or celebrate yourself. You know, you could party all on your own. Now let's clarify the Ten of Swords. This card wants to fall, but it wasn't. Chariot, Cancer, Major Arcana. The Chariot is a card that symbolizes a hard-won victory. You've been working hard for a long time, and it's a positive outcome. You will be victorious. It'll be an ending to a long, painful cycle and a victory in the end. I don't know why, but I'm getting this friend undertone. Like, I get a strong feeling that this is about a friend group. It could just be one friend, but I'm getting a friend group. It could be a lot of passive-aggressive bickering. You know, he said, she said, shady stuff that you can't, you know, call people on directly. What I'm getting from this is, I know it's easier said than done. You running it around in your head a lot, trying to figure out, like, should I say something? Am I taking it too seriously? Should I just let it go? Should I confront them? You know, how do I solve this? How do I get out of this? When you've encountered friends like that and it's been happening to you, for what I can see, is multiple times, that's a sign. From what I can tell, it's best to just let it go, because it's gonna cause you more harm than good to keep thinking about it. And then trying to confront someone who's doing this to you is only gonna send you back to this. So you may have tried to start a strong foundation with them, and it just sent you back to that Eight of Swords. And then you tried to withhold to keep the friendship going, and it sent you back to that Eight of Swords. The only way I can see is, because I've been in this situation before too, so I'm speaking from experience, but what I'm getting from these cards is, it's just to let it go and rest your mind and ground yourself. And you can put it into the cycle and you'll learn a lot. One more time for the Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. 2 cards came out. We got the Star, Aquarius. That's more air energy. And then we got the King of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords. So that's a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. That's like a pattern in these readings. Oh, that was you. You got the Queen and King of Pentacles. And you got the Queen and King of Swords. So this situation could be involving you and an earth sign, maybe. Or maybe you have both strongly in your chart. There needs to be balance, but first the situation needs to be let go of. You two probably need some time apart. And then after time apart, when you've let the situation go, you can come together with a clear head and make a balanced decision on how to move forward. Because there is going to be healing. The star is here, and there is going to be a victory. And also, these cards can represent the masculine and feminine, again, balancing themselves out within you. So you could be grounded, and you could reach clarity on the situation and bring those two together with rest, with giving your mind a rest. Whatever it is for you, whether that's taking a bath, going for a walk, going to the beach, whatever rests your mind and calms you down, do that. And I promise you'll at least gain a little bit of clarity on this situation. Okay, clarify the Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups, water energy. So the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something you love that is no longer serving you. Again, taking a break, or you could just have to permanently leave this behind because of that Ten of Swords. You know, everyone's situation is going to differ. But from the most extreme, what I'm getting is to end the situation. It's painful, it's backstabbing, and it's happened multiple times. So it's time to walk away and go to your Nine of Cups, from the 8 to the 9, which is fulfillment. You know, you love this something, whatever it is, friend, job, partner, but it's causing you more harm than good. Queen of Swords. And you know, the King and Queen of Swords is all about cutting straight to the truth of the heart of the matter. You may love them, but it's time for some tough love for yourself in the situation. You may have had this person in your life for a long time, or this habit, or this job, but it may be time to start looking elsewhere and letting it go and choosing yourself. But look on the bright side, there is justice, and that's more energy. This is Libra, balancing of scales overall. Help from the universe to balance the situation out. What has been given on either sides, on all sides, will be put back, will be given back. So if you do right and you take care of yourself and leave the situation that's hurting you, the universe has your back. And trust that whoever has been putting you through this will get their karma as well. And then before I shuffle again and clarify this last card, the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands, which is a heavy burden. Look at her. She's carrying all these sticks that don't belong to her. She may have started with one that was hers, and then she packed on all the rest, and her back is breaking. This is weighing you down. You got the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So you're just being, this is a painful situation, and this is a clear sign to go, rest, put yourself first and heal. And then the last card, the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands. That's fast-paced movement. So that's 3 8s, 8, 8, 8, and then we had 4, 4, 4. So look those up. Look up those numbers, those angel numbers. But that's all about fast-paced movement. Something's coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, aces are new beginnings. So maybe as soon as you walk away from this situation and choose you and your happiness and your mental, emotional health, something good's going to come in. Like I said, justice is going to be served. This Ace of Pentacles, this new stable beginning is going to come in. And one more time for the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. One more time for the Ace of Pentacles. That's a lot of cards. That's too many. One more time for these. Okay, I'll take them. That flipped out. And then it turned in reverse. Then we have the Queen. Okay, overall energy for this. I've never done that. Oh, it does work. I guess it works. So, kind of. The overall energy is the World. And that is the ending of a cycle in your life. So the other two cards that came out are more wands. So this is a lot of fiery, passionate energy. So you're going to move, when you move forward, it's going to be full of life. You're going to get out of this dreary thought process that I feel like you're in, just gray and in your head and feeling down on yourself, painful, emotional. And it's going to be this, as soon as you leave, I feel like as soon as you leave this situation, you're going to be filled with these messages and this passion and just maybe just this feeling of fire and passion and creativity. And the Nine of Wands upright is the wounded warrior card. You're guarded, you've been through a lot, and you're ready to, you know, to keep going. Reverse, you're letting that go. Okay? When you leave, you're going to be free. You're not going to be guarded anymore. You won't have to be. You won't have to guard yourself because you won't be around people attacking you anymore. When you leave the situation, those feelings and emotions are going to rush back in from your past that maybe you used to be fiery and passionate. Maybe you came into the situation fiery and passionate and that went away over time. And you were probably trying to figure out where it went. But now, as soon as you leave, as soon as you walk away, all those feelings are going to rush back in and you're going to get a stable new beginning. You're going to be able to let your guard down and you're going to be the Queen of Wands. You're going to take on this fiery, creative, passionate energy. The Queen of Wands is confident, you know. She doesn't ask you for advice or what she thinks. She just does it because she knows herself, she knows her worth, and she knows what she wants. She sits back on her throne and receives the things because she knows the universe has many blessings in store for her. All right. So let me try to pull this message together because there's a lot of messages for, you know, the many different groups. So first group message I'm getting is with the friend group. You've been through this before with these people and they've hurt you time and time again. And you want to make it work because you've probably known them for so long. Or maybe you've been blaming yourself or they've been passive aggressive so you can't pinpoint it, so you're blaming yourself regardless. The best advice is to move forward regardless of the situation, whether it's friend, co-worker, a job, or partner. You've been through this situation before and it only got worse. And it's only going to get worse. It's best to just cut it loose before they take away more from you, more of your mental space, more of your time. Take time away, let it go, rest and heal yourself, ground yourself so that you can get back into your spark and your energy and reclaim your power and put an end to this cycle. All right, so we're going to end this off with an oracle message because I like to give a card of advice at the end. Something to just end off. I do it for all readings, but I like to do it especially for readings like this when you want, you know, some comforting message. So let's do that. Gemini. All right. I won't shuffle it too much. I don't want to keep you for longer than I already have. Alright, I'm just gonna do 2 quick shuffles for Gemini. Alright, Spirit, 1 oracle message for the sign of Gemini. What can we leave them off with? Oh, that's a lot. That's 3. Okay, I'm going to take them though, because I guess Spirit wants you to just, they want you to know. Okay, raindrops. Take a chance on them. Swords, make the change. Phoenix, how's that for happily ever after? Okay, oh, I didn't even show you the cards. Raindrops, take a chance on them. So whoever's handing you that ace, that new beginning away from the situation, take a chance on that. They may be someone, you know, that differs from your usual. You see, these two look very different, but they might make you very happy. The job, that friend, or a new partner. Take that chance. Oh, and the number is 39. Swords, make that change, make that shift, move on, let it go. And the number is 7. And then Phoenix, how's that for happily ever after? 9. So yeah, don't stay in that toxic situation trying to live out that happily ever after. We're going to cut that down. Phoenix, death and rebirth. That's going to be your happily ever after. You write your story, and you can rewrite it and rewrite it and rewrite it. All right, Gemini. So that is your message. Enjoy the rest of your July.